4 years ago, I opened a small cafe, and I thought it was the next big move for me. I felt excited and unsure at the same time, but I went 100% all in. Right? It made some profit for 3 to 6 months, and after that, it went downhill because I thought business was just about selling products. And I learned a lot from this experience. A little backstory: the city where I live in, Cagayan de Oro City, was flooded with coffee shops. Coffee shops were everywhere. And cafes were trending at the time, and I think it still is. And I love coffee. So we're kind of curious and jumped into a barista school and started learning about making coffee and being a barista. Right? Fast forward, we opened a small cafe with borrowed money. And after a few months, money was good, sometimes not. Good days, bad days. Days were unpredictable, super unpredictable. And it was kind of unsustainable. But we actually paid off the debt. And after 1 year, there were less and less customers. And I realized I'm not really making profit anymore, and I'm even struggling to upgrade the shop. So I thought of closing it since I can't sustain it anymore. But I'm not saying being a barista or opening a cafe is bad, but I misunderstood how wealth is actually built. I abandoned the one thing that I was already becoming valuable at. Right? Before that time, I was already getting better at post production and storytelling, and I already had a skill people were paying me for. But instead of doubling down that advantage, I jumped into a completely different field and started from zero again. I abandoned my existing leverage to chase something new that looked exciting. And I learned something very important. My mindset before was jumping from opportunity to opportunity. New business idea, new trend, new business trend. But wealth doesn't come from constantly starting over. Right? I shouldn't have jumped into being a barista. I should have stayed where I'm good at. Now, can you make better coffee than Starbucks? Yes. Yes, you can. You can probably make better coffee than Starbucks. But Starbucks isn't successful because of coffee. Right? They're huge because of systems. The distribution, the repeatability, the scalability, strategic locations, brand, and especially the operational systems, the hiring system, the procedures. A better product doesn't win. Better systems do. Wealth is not built in products. Wealth is built in systems. But correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But looking back, I shouldn't have spent my energy trying to become a barista. I should have focused on mastering video editing instead of jumping into another line of skill. I should have specialized and invested into one skill. I should have followed where I'm good at, mastering it. Because a higher skill set means higher leverage. Higher leverage means higher income. Okay? This serves as a great lesson for me. I shouldn't have built a cafe because I'm passionate about coffee. I should have built a repeatable system that produces predictable cash flow at scale. If it can't scale, it won't make you rich. And also, I should have constantly invested in myself and focused where I'm good at. And you should too. Invest in yourself and focus where you're good at. Because the most valuable asset you have is yourself. I'm Ray, and I talk about my video editing journey a lot, and stick around if this is your kind of place. Peace out.